Hello there. Greetings from the Pixel Strat team. So, do you also want to create exciting websites to take your business forward? Well, this is the right place. This video will be extremely useful to you if you are an experienced developer or even if you're just starting out on your journey. So, now we'll move on towards the FastCard documentation to know more about it. So FastCard is the brainchild of Team Pixel Strat, and it is basically a multi-purpose e-commerce theme that is the one-stop shop for you and your multi-vendors like Amazon, Flipkart, and many more. So let's quickly get to the installation process of FastCard. It has been developed by our skilled developers and is a powerhouse that brings together the best of Laravel and Angular, creating a foundation for developing websites in no time. This powerful duo of front end and back end will make your process smooth and easier. But wait, there's more. This detailed documentation that we have got here would be your guide on every step of the way. So, firstly, there are some prerequisites that must be followed. So, first off, if you haven't already, make sure that you have got your XAMPP, MEMP, and the LAMP server downloaded for your specific system, whether you are on Windows, Mac, or Ubuntu. Don't worry if you don't have them yet, we have got the links here that can help you out. Once you've got your server set up, head over to your terminal or command prompt. From there, we'll check which version of PHP and the necessary extensions you have got available. This step is super important to ensure a smooth experience with FastCard. Also, ensure that you have the Composer installed. If you haven't got it yet, here is a helpful link to guide you through it. Now, moving on towards a couple of specific version requirements. For JavaScript framework, make sure that you are using the latest version. And for Node.js, ensure it's a minimum of 20.0 to guarantee optimal performance. So now, to enhance the performance further, we'll move on to the localhost configuration. So let's talk about increasing the memory limits in your servers. It's simple, and we have got easy to follow guides for each operating system. For Mac and Windows users using XAMPP, we'll walk you through the steps easily. And for the Ubuntu users with LAMP, we have got you covered too. To run the front end and the back end smoothly, you will need to have Node.js and the npm package manager installed on your system. Also, you can check the version that you are currently using. Don't worry, it's easy. Here's a quick rundown of what you need to do. Also, let's make sure that we are all set up properly before we jump into the installation of FastCard. So let's make sure that we are all set up properly before we jump into the installation of FastCard. So speaking of FastCard, when you purchase the script from Code Canyon, they will send you a zip file. When you unzip that file, you will find 3 primary folders waiting for you. So now, the first step would be to open the FastCard API folder in the code editor. Run the following command in the terminal to install the required dependencies. So once you have finished all the previous steps, you can run the FastCard API by adding the following command. When you start the FastCard API project, it typically runs on a default port, and you can access it by opening the link in the web browser. Once it is done, the FastCard installation wizard will appear. So before you proceed to the next step, make sure that the PHP extensions are installed. Then proceed further to check whether the permissions for the specific folders are allowed or not. If the permissions are not allowed, then do so to proceed further for the license verification step. It is very important to verify whether your Envato Purchase license code is working or not. Enter the Envato username and the FastCard purchase code and click on the next button. Here, if you don't know where to find the purchase code, click on the link given here. Once the license is verified, it cannot be used for any other project. The Envato license purchase code can only be verified on one domain at a time. So once the license has been verified, proceed to the database configuration step. Enter the essential MySQL database credentials to connect the Laravel API to the MySQL database and enter the following details. To import the sample data, select the Import Dummy Data option. Here, the administration details will be hidden. Click the Next button so that the sample data will be imported. If you prefer not to import the sample data, you can deselect that option. Once done, click the Next button to proceed. Please note that after entering the required information and clicking the Next button, the database setup will start. It might take around 5 to 10 minutes, so please wait patiently. Congratulations! The FastCart has been successfully installed and configured on your system. So once you've figured out the Laravel API part, we'll move on to the FastCart front-end installation. So see you in the next video.